fantastic lobby to first get into. This is great. Anyways, guys, I guess the gameplay doesn't really matter because I'm gonna tell you guys something kind of personal. Oh my god, what? I meant to scope in. I don't know what the fuck happened right there. Something kind of personal. It's actually one of my biggest fears, and it's a really lame fear to have. To be honest, it's something that like a lot of people, I don't think that many people, you know, kind of fear it. They're kind of more excited for it. One of my biggest fears is driving. So, as if you're new, you don't know that I'm 18, but I'm 18. I look like 12, but I'm 18, and I have my license and everything, but I never drive. It freaks me out, like the thought of it. I don't like to. Maybe it's because my mom drives a GMC Envoy. That's a really big car, and I'm really small. I'm 5'2". I can barely see over the dashboard, so I guess that could have an effect on it. But to be honest, it really freaks me out, just like the thought of like driving a really big car. Sometimes, every time I drive, something bad happens. And the first time I ever drove on the highway, which people are supposed to let you in. Like, I don't know if everywhere is like this, but like obviously you get on the ramp and then you're driving into the highway, and a person's supposed to let you in. They're not supposed to just cut you off. Well, I almost fucking killed my entire family because the guy like wouldn't move so I could get in, so I almost had to stop. You know, while you're speeding up, you're not supposed to stop while you're getting onto the highway because it's hard to make the car just like go to like, you know, 60 miles per hour like instantly. So like, oh my god, it was so scary. Scariest moment ever. Let me tell you about when I got my license. I went to go get my license and I was waiting, and then this guy, it was a guy, and he took me out back, whatever. It's like a course where I live. You don't have to do parallel parking or anything like that. It's just a little course. And you know, I'm using my mom's GMC Envoy. It's a big ass car. So he just tells me like the normal shit, you know, if you don't stop completely at the stop sign, you automatically fail. Shit like that, yeah, whatever. And I was super nervous. Like, under pressure, I get really nervous. I don't know why, but I cannot calm myself down. I shake. I just get really nervous. I was under a lot of pressure. I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to fail. That's, you know, not something that I wanted to deal with. And then going back and doing it all over again and feeling nervous once again, not something that I wanted to experience. So the course starts out, you know, well, like we're just turning and shit. But I don't know about anywhere else, but here you have to do like a test, how fast you can react. So he told me to speed up to 30 miles per hour. And then when he screams stop, I'm supposed to stop. Yeah, about that. He's like, okay, speed up to 25 or something like that, 25 or 30, 35 miles per hour. And then when I tell you to stop, you stop. So I do that, and he's like, stop! He screams it so loud, it scared the shit out of me, and I missed the brake. I missed the fucking brake. I almost crashed on the course into the gate because I missed the brake. So at that point, you know, I'm like, I told him, I turned to him, and I was literally like, just fail me, like, I know I failed, just fail me. And he was like, can you calm down? Like, you're freaking out over nothing. Like, you need to calm down. Like, I was telling him to fail me. I was freaking out. So then he was like, just calm down and keep doing the course. And the way I'm saying it is a lot nicer than the way he was saying it. He was pretty mean. But I can see why. We get to the next part, and you have to do a 3-point turn. And to do the 3-point turn, for some reason, I can't remember why, you have to put your emergency brake on. Something like that, I don't remember. So I put the emergency brake, which is that brake that, like, if you don't drive, you probably don't know what I'm talking about. You might have to Google it. But I couldn't put the emergency brake back down. I sat there for a good, like, 3 minutes, like messing with it, trying to get it back down, and I literally could not get it back down. It was so embarrassing. And he's like, you don't know how to put it down. I'm like, no. And he was like, pull it up and then push it down. And he taught me how to use the emergency brake. I was like, oh, okay, sorry. I was so convinced that I had failed. Like, I was ready to, like, take the fail. Like, I just knew it, you know. After that, you know, I pull back into the regular driveway, and I'm really nervous. Like, I missed the brake. I didn't know how to use an emergency brake. And I failed a lot of the turns. Like, I couldn't completely turn. It was really bad. He was asking me all these questions. Like, I felt like I was getting them wrong. But after that, we were sitting in, like, the loft, I guess. And he came out, and he told me I passed. Guys, I really don't think I should have passed. I shouldn't have passed. I shouldn't have. I literally, to this day, am still afraid of driving. Like, I shouldn't be afraid to drive, but I guess after all, like, that, I mean, I am afraid to drive because I feel like I make so many mistakes when I drive. And I guess why I'm telling you guys this is because I'm actually looking into getting a car. And I guess, like, the reason why I really don't drive is because I don't like my mom's car. I don't like to drive it, you know. I don't have insurance on her car, so if something were to happen, I would be screwed and she would be screwed. So, it really freaked me out, and the thought of, you know, screwing things over for my mom really doesn't set in correctly. So I'm looking into getting a car, like a small car, but like it just freaks me out, you know, like I like really want one because I want, you know, I want my own independence and everything, but it's like the thought of like all my mistakes that I've made with like not even knowing what to do like really freaks me out, and every time I drive something bad happens. I almost killed my entire family because of the way I got onto the highway. Like Jesus, I'm an unlucky driver and it freaks me out. Really freaks me out. But anyways, guys, that is one of my biggest fears, and it's pretty embarrassing because I feel like a lot of people are excited to drive, but then there's me who's like, fuck driving. Anyways, guys, that's just a little personal fear that I have, and I guess it's been on my mind a lot because I'm thinking about it getting a car, and hopefully it won't be too bad. But thanks for watching, guys, and if you enjoyed, leave a like, and maybe I'll tell you guys another fear sometime. I have a lot. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. Mwah.